Well, it is less than 3 months until World Youth Day. Pope Francis says that he hopes participants use the event as a chance to become more hopeful.
Queridos jóvenes, ustedes se están preparando para la Jornada Mundial de la Juventud.
In a video message released today, the Holy Father said that there will always be concerns about traveling, but adds the event will be worth it. And young people will emerge feeling energized. He added that one good way to prepare is to spend time with grandparents. World Youth Day is set for early August. EWTN News Vatican Correspondent Colm Flynn joins us now from Lisbon, Portugal, the site of World Youth Day. Colm, great to see you again. I know you've been in Lisbon all week long talking to people about the upcoming World Youth Day. What have you been hearing?
Well, Tracy, very good evening from beautiful Lisbon, the capital of Portugal. And I can tell you that from the people we've been speaking to over the past number of days as we've travelled around this incredible city, there is a great deal of excitement and anticipation ahead of World Youth Day, which will take place in less than 3 months. So they're really into the crunch phase here in terms of logistics, in terms of management, in terms of coordinating what is going to be a huge event. And you heard Pope Francis, of course, releasing a video message today from the Vatican, inviting young people all over the world to come. And that is the big question now, Tracy. People are wondering how many people will actually come here between the 1st and the 6th of August. Officially, they are predicting between 1 and 2 million people across the entire week. Some say it's a realistic number. Others are saying it might be a tad bit optimistic.
Yeah, and Colm, how is the city preparing for this massive event?
Well, I spoke to the mayor. We sat down in the town hall with the mayor, Carlos, and a very nice man. He was telling us about all the preparation that's been going on. Basically, what they're doing is spending around 36 million euro. Most of this is public money, taxpayer money. They're spending this on infrastructure like portable toilets coming in, extra accommodation, and the stage, which will be the altar for Pope Francis's final mass. Now, here, you know, the Catholics in Portugal are very enthusiastic about this. They're very excited about Pope Francis coming, about them hosting World Youth Day. But then, for the rest of the general public, there has been a bit of controversy in the news here around the cost of this event. As I mentioned, 36 million euro from the public coffers, but a lot of focus was on the stage they're constructing, which we saw just an hour ago, an incredible big structure that they're building just north of the city, where hundreds of thousands of young people will be camped around. And that was originally meant to cost around 5.8 million euros just for that stage alone. Now, when that news broke here in the Portuguese media, there was a huge outcry from the public, and they've revised that figure down to 2.9 million euros. Still a lot of money, but when I spoke to the mayor and I put this to him, he said this is a great investment.
Colm, we have maybe 30 seconds left or so, but very quickly, what about the young Catholics that you've been meeting? What have they been saying about all of this?
Well, of course, they are hugely excited and enthusiastic. Yesterday, we went to the headquarters for World Youth Day, and they have volunteers. They're working in the international comms section, in the visa section, the international relations. They were all Portuguese, and they were so excited about the fact that they were going to host such a great event in the Catholic Church that has been in fantastic parts of the world like Sydney, Panama, Berlin, and so on, that it is coming here to Lisbon. Again, as I said, a city that normally does not host events of this size and scale. So the enthusiastic feeling from the young people, you can feel it in the air. There's a bit of anticipation as we're only 3 months out. A lot of stuff still to be done. Will they get it all together in time? I'm sure they will. Finally, Tracy, before we go, I know we're out of time. A funny moment with the mayor. I asked him about accommodation. Lots of young people want to come from around the world, but they're worried about the price and availability of places to stay. And he said, my message is, don't think about it yet. Book the flights, come here. He said, we'll find a solution. We have schools, we have halls. He said, come, don't worry about that. We'll take care of it. So they're very optimistic.
That's wonderful. Welcoming everyone to this beautiful event. Colm, thank you so much for your time today and for this report. We appreciate it as always.